on, bro.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another Cook with Cartea recipe video. Look, y'all seen that thumbnail, y'all already know what's going on. We're doing that creamy baked mac and cheese today. This version, we're gonna take it to the next level. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and just say real quick, if y'all not used to making a roux, you know, with making a cream cheese sauce, you know, a creamy cheese sauce, sorry. If y'all not used to doing that, you know, just refer to our last video. I'll put it in the description, all that. And y'all can just do that. And, you know, it's an easier version of making that mac and cheese. Y'all don't have to worry about making a roux. If it's your first time, you know what I'm saying, try it. Just see what's going on. If you can master it, go ahead. But look, I'm gonna show y'all today how we're gonna make that creamy baked mac and cheese. Look, it's holiday season. If y'all making that holiday, that Christmas dinner, you know, whatever, go ahead and throw that mac and cheese in there. Yeah. So look, let's just go ahead and get right into it. Y'all see we got our ingredients right in front of us. For that mac and cheese, never too many ingredients. So yeah, we got our different cheeses today. We're gonna be doing a 4 cheese. Now, you can switch up your cheeses however you want to do it, but today, you know, we just gonna be using 4 different cheeses today. The basic ones, the ones that's necessity. You know, any other cheeses that you want to use, you know, you could throw in those extra flavored cheeses, however you want to do it. But we're gonna keep it, you know, pretty basic with the cheeses today. So look, we got mozzarella right here. We got that Colby Jack, and then just right here, we got a sharp cheddar, and then we just got that mild medium cheddar. And then we got stuff like heavy cream. We're gonna need that whipped cream cheese. Yeah, that whipped cream cheese spread. We got some butter right here. And then today, we're gonna be using those cavatappi noodles today. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. But yeah, cavatappi noodles. All right, y'all, so look, y'all know, we're gonna start off with that butter. And use about a half a stick, you know, this is almost a full one, about 3/4 of butter. We're just gonna use the rest of that. Y'all already know, keep this heat on a low medium, real low heat right now, because we want to let this butter start to melt down real slow. We don't want to have too much heat on here because we don't want the butter to be burned. Notice in the back, we already got our water boiling. We want to get at a little bit of a head start. Got our flour. We're not going to add it all in at once. We're going to add in a little bit at a time because we don't want no clumps. We want this to be smooth. And we want to make sure that every part of this flour we get cooked down. And a little bit more flour in there. That should be good. Just mix this in, and get it all cooked down. Pretty much what we want right there. I'm going to go ahead and get our heavy cream in there. Now I'm going to break out that whisk. Heavy cream, add it a little bit at a time. Just keep stirring. The less you add in at a time, the easier it is. When you're mixing it all, it's easier for it to break down, opposed to just having a lot at once. All right, so we'll just get this mix. And as you're mixing it and letting this combine, you'll start to notice that sauce is gonna get creamy as you're mixing all this in. Add that pasta in there. Heavily salt that water. Make sure you season that water because we want that pasta to be seasoned. But we want to bring it out about a minute or 2 before it's at el dente. Let's say about 7 to 9 minutes. So we're going to pull it out at about 7 minutes. So now we're going to go ahead and just start to add in the rest of our ingredients. So we're going to add in some whipped cream cheese spread. We're going to add in our seasoning. Like I said, y'all, we pretty much going to start to add in everything now. For the rest of our ingredients, we're gonna add in our seasonings, all-purpose seasoning. We're gonna add in that smoked paprika, so I'm gonna give it some color and a little bit of pop and flavor. All right, y'all, we got that mixed in. Look, now we're gonna start to add in some of our cheeses. We're not gonna use all this cheese probably. Let's just go ahead and start adding in that cheese. We're gonna add in a little bit of everything. We're gonna add in mild, sharp cheddar, and then we're gonna add in our mozzarella and our Colby Jack as well. You wanna add in a little bit at a time. Because you wanna let that cheese break down. All right, y'all, so we taking out that pasta. You know, we at that point in time, I took it out about 7 minutes. So now we just gonna take it over here to the water, and then we just gonna hit it with some cold water so we can cold shock it. Take that pasta water out. Like I said, make sure you cold shock it. But make sure leave some of that pasta water, maybe about a cup, because we're gonna introduce that once we combine our pasta noodles with our cheese sauce. We're gonna introduce that back because that's gonna help our pasta noodles, you know, kind of combine and stick well to that cheese sauce. So y'all see what we got going on. This is our cheese sauce. You know, I'll probably add in a little bit more cheese. Once you get to the point where you feel like, you know, you're pretty much done, make sure you taste it out. This is your cheese sauce, so you know, pretty much, you know, what's gonna make that mac and cheese flavorful. So just make sure you got a good amount of flavor. If you need a little extra seasoning, you know, a little all-purpose, a little salt, pepper, I'm gonna throw that in there. We don't have no heat, also, no heat. We're just working with residual heat because, like I said, we don't want to cause no separation. Just keep the wrist going. When you're doing it like this, making that cheese sauce, it's a little bit of work, but look, it's all gonna be worth it in the end. Before we add in that pasta, look, like I said, make sure y'all taste, make sure everything cool, everything good, no more seasoning or anything like that. But like I said, before you add in that pasta, this is the time to add in anything else that you need. So this is the last thing that we're gonna add in. We're just gonna add in a little bit of sugar. It's not gonna make it sweet or nothing like that, but we got all this saltiness, and we just wanna balance out all the saltiness between the cheese, you know, between the butter, between the seasoning. We kinda wanna balance out all the salt with a little bit of sugar. Now, y'all can also use, you know, y'all can use the sweet condensed milk if y'all want. You know, that's something else that y'all can use as well. You know, it's up to y'all. Use whatever ingredients, you know, you prefer to use. But you follow this recipe, you're gonna be good. Oven preheating, 400 degrees. 400 degrees, we're gonna cook this. So preheat that oven to 400 degrees. Look, let's go ahead and get these pasta noodles in here. Like I said, cavatappi noodles. Y'all don't have to use the cavatappi if you don't want to. Y'all can use the regular, you know, you can use the elbow noodles. But, you know, the cavatappi noodles, you know, they got that twirl in them, that spiral. Like, look, yeah, all that cheese sauce, all that is gonna be all in the noodles. So look, you get all that pasta in there, go ahead and combine it. Start to fold it in, fold it in. Before we get it completely mixed in, save a little bit of that pasta water. And bind this cheese sauce to these noodles. No noodle left behind. This is another reason why you don't cook the pasta noodles all the way through, aside from, you know, they still gonna cook a little bit when they in the heat with the cream sauce, and, you know, when they go in the oven for a little bit, they still gonna, you know, do a little bit of extra cooking. But you don't want to, you know, cook them al dente because, like, you want them to still have some stiffness, some firmness on them, because, you know, when we mix it into the cheese sauce, we're doing a lot of mixing, and you don't want to have, you know, broken up pasta noodles and stuff like that. You want them to all be still well put together. And that's another reason why after that cook too, you know, it's important to hit it with that cold shock. So, you know, this pretty much what we want right here. We still want that integrity on those noodles. We don't want no broken up noodles or nothing like that. All right, y'all, so look, this is what we got. Before we get it into this pan, that's what we got. That's what we're working with. That's what we want. All right, let's move on. All right, y'all, so look, we got our pan right here, mac and cheese over here, and then we got our cheese sauces over here. Our 400 degree oven is preheated and it's ready to go. So look, let's just get our pasta noodles in here, just like that. And this, when you do it this way, this is gonna be an essential step into getting that good cheese pulled. So we're gonna add a little bit. We're gonna add majority of it in right now. Our base layer, and then some of our cheese to this layer. All of our cheeses. Now on this layer, you know, I'm kind of adding majority of the yellow type of cheeses because that Colby Jack and that mozzarella cheese, it got that color on there. So, you know, as far as presentation, we want to have that color right there at the top. All right, so look, just make a, you know, just make a little decent little layer right there, and then we're just gonna come in and bring the rest of that on there right at the top. These is the key reasons to having those rubber spatulas, because we getting all that cheese sauce up out of there. See, now you could use cheeses like, you know, smoked Gouda. If you know, use the smokehouse cheddar, yep. Get creative with the cheeses, you know, don't do too much because you don't want to, you know, ruin the dish. But yeah, get creative. Colby Jack is really pretty much gonna be, you know, the top cheese. Now y'all see these little blocks that we got right here. I'm gonna show y'all what we're gonna do with these. We pretty much, you know, we're gonna take these little blocks and we just gonna, you know, just stick them in, you know, little parts. Little pockets, little cheese pockets. And you go into, you know, you get your spoon into one of them. Have a little extra burst of cheese. Get this top layer, you know, pretty much coated up real good. All right, y'all. So y'all seen what we got going on. Look, like I said, up 400 degrees, preheated, it's ready to go. So we're gonna go ahead and stick this in the oven at 400 degrees about 10 minutes. Let it cook a little bit, you know, do a little bit of bacon at the top, but then after that, we're gonna go on a broil for about 5 minutes. So let's let this do its thing, you know, like I said, about 10 minutes, let's get it in there. And then we're gonna do that broil. And yeah, show y'all what we got going on. That's gonna be it. All right, y'all, so as y'all can see, mac and cheese is done. After that broil, like I said, you put it on a low broil, leave it in there for about 8 minutes. If you put it on high, look, just make sure that you pay attention to, you know, that crust and that browning that's going on at the top. Y'all see this right here? That beautiful crust? Throw a little parsley on there for a little razzle-dazzle, a little presentation, you know what I'm saying? But look, once you pull it out, you know, just let it rest up for, you know, about 5 minutes or so. You don't want to go right in. Let everything settle in. So look, I can't even wait no longer. Look, let's go ahead and just get this on the plate. Let's go ahead and get this corner. With that cheese, yep. Get that on the plate. Just like that. And that's cool, I ain't gonna lie. Look real cheesy. Y'all see that cheese. Alright, y'all, need not waste no more time. Let's go ahead and get us a little taste test in here. Yeah. Big bag. All right, y'all, there y'all go. Look, another mac and cheese recipe on Cook with Cartea. Look, make sure y'all make this recipe at the crib. Look, like I said, it's time. Holiday season is here. Look, even a little Sunday dinner, however you want to do it. Make sure y'all make that mac and cheese. Look, if y'all comfortable, like I said, making that roux, doing it like that, making that cheese sauce, you promised a real creamy mac and cheese. So yeah, it's not gonna let you down. People gonna be like, oh yeah, you know what you're doing in that kitchen. So yeah, make sure y'all make this recipe though. Mac and cheese, bake, yeah, all that. So look, thank y'all as always. Y'all already know I gotta show my appreciation. Yeah, y'all becoming chefs on this channel. So yeah, keep doing y'all thing out there. But look, happy holidays to y'all. Y'all be safe out there, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next Cook with Cartea recipe. And make sure y'all hit that like, comment, and subscribe.